Hello, I am checking in again from Ecuador. You may hear a couple of little four-legged friends outside. I don't know what's going on with them. I think they must have gotten called in for the day and they are not happy about it. The dogs here like to run free. They're well behaved, but they just kind of run up and down the street and run in the park with their friends. And I think just like children, when it's time to go inside, they just carry on. But anyway, here we go. Checking in on how I'm feeling today. And today I am feeling, I would say, deeply reflective. Going through a process like this, part of what we are doing is verbalizing the losses that we have incurred as a result of some of the traumatic events in our lives. And I've just never sat and done that before. It's one thing to think about things individually and you kind of move through life and maybe move through grief. In some of these instances, I realized I didn't even take time to grieve. And so I've had some time to sit and grieve the losses, to grieve the potential of what I thought was going to come of a situation or a relationship, essentially grieving in some cases the life that I thought I was going to live. And just counting up the magnitude of those losses, it really does put things in perspective and, just help you have more compassion for yourself. I am having more compassion for myself when I think about, the trauma, living in survival mode, the losses. I mean, the end result is that I lost pieces of myself, lost potential. And so, I have decided on this process that I have paid enough. I've paid enough in my life. As our leader here, Lorana, says, I have paid enough of my life currency, and I get to decide how to spend the rest of my life currency. And so I have decided today, baby, I've had enough pain. I've paid enough in pain for some of these things. I've paid enough in compromise and pretending to be okay. And so today I'm just letting go of all that. And I am, again, moving through a level of grief, but have such a high anticipation of, again, having the courage to decide how I choose to spend my remaining life currency, of which, none of us know how much we have left. And that's why I just feel so good to let go and release the past, release people, accept people. And, it's a release that's not saying those things didn't matter, but it is saying that I matter more, right? And again, the remainder of my life is certainly more important than what's been, because I can't do anything about that. I can investigate it and, like I said, make space to grieve some of those losses. But what I can do is live in this present moment and be better equipped to make better choices and to live intentionally in the future. I choose to live life fully. I choose to love myself completely. I choose to live intentionally. And so I'm just loving that as we're moving through this, this journey is not about what is broken, what has been lost, but it's about what I'm finding, what I am reclaiming, right? I am reclaiming what was always mine, what was always there, that just, again, was covered up with fear, guilt, insecurity, shame, or whatever else. And so this process has been about reclamation, reclaiming joy, reclaiming my voice, and reclaiming my freedom. And I think that's it for today. I hope that you are doing well. I hope that you are taking time to understand the story of you a little bit more, to be able to have a fuller picture of who you are truly at the core of you, to let go of those things that you have taken on because of circumstance, society, or traumatic events, and that you embrace and discover and embrace the you, the core of you, the essence of you, the you that was always there. Take time to find that person, and as they say, let them cook. Bring them on to the forefront and let them cook out here. All right. I hope I'm not embarrassing my children and using this slang appropriately. I'm at that age where I'm on the edge. I'm on the edge using this slang. I might be embarrassing myself, but hey, it is me authentically, hoping I'm using that term appropriately. I hope you have an amazing day whenever you are watching this video. Take the time to take care of you. Until next time, bye.